Well, thanks for coming into the shop today. Today I have the fabled Cohiba Black. See, it's got the little O target dot thing right there on the back. This is actually given to me by Sam. You guys all saw Sam in the CAO Extreme review. He actually came in that same day and gave me this one as well, the same day that we did that review. I know a lot about the Cohiba Blacks. They go for about $15. I don't carry them in my store. Most people either love them or hate them. They're really bold. They're really dark, of course, as you can see right here. This is definitely to the level of Oscuro. These are rolled in that same Cuban style. You can see right there. It's got all those dips and valleys and bumps. So I think a lot of the reason people are turned off by these is that for going for 15, 16 bucks, moderately priced, that really just turns people off based on how bold they actually are as well. So I told him that he brought it to me that day and asked me if I wanted to smoke it, and I told him no, that I was going to wait and do a cigar review on it. And so that's what I'm doing here today. So it's real dark on the on this first taste here. It's just I would say like a lot of like dark green vegetation. You definitely taste the black of this aged cigar on your lips. Yeah, so already it has a real dark persona to it. Really dark chocolate on this smell. Yeah, definitely chocolate. I would say, yeah, maybe a little bit of leather in there, but that might be reaching a little bit. Yeah, just chocolate comes through right away. I would say it's almost dark chocolate to milk chocolate. It's not a consistent dark. You get a lot of sweetness on the smell, kind of making you think more of milk chocolate. Yeah, so I'm gonna light this up. Really dark, really bold. Lots of just black leather is coming out and just coating your tongue just right away, just all up and down. It is just coating your tongue, and that's what's overshadowing everything right now, almost instantly. Gosh, if I had to choose a flavor, I would say dark black leather or just real black coffee. Which is really what it's kind of putting out, just an overall air of darkness and, like I said, that kind of plant life as well. I'm not getting any of that chocolatiness, but I expect this to be a very good cigar for the price and the things that I've heard about it from other people. This is actually my first time smoking a Cohiba Black, but not my first time smoking a Cohiba. So I'll be right back in 1 sec with this first third. So I'm through the first third of this Cohiba Black. The ash has been pretty crumbly on me. It only held on for about an inch or so before I just kind of gently set it down, trying to hang on to the ash, and it just fell right off in the ashtray, which I was really surprised at with a $15 cigar. From everything I was told about this cigar, I expected it to be a lot more bold. So far, it's just really stuck with that real heavy coffee, real heavy dark tanned leather. The draw has been mediocre, I guess. I really like the flavors of the cigar. It's been kind of one note, though, is what I will say about this. I've also kind of had to work at it to keep it really going here. I've been puffing consistently, and I feel like I've got to keep working my neck muscles to really keep it going. I think it's starting to turn with a little bit of chocolate here, but still just overall real dark, real bold. I'm not even really sure what else to say about this. Like I said, I like the flavors of it. This is definitely something for a certain style of cigar smoker. This actually reminds me a whole lot of my little brother, which is just real dark and black and bold. So I'm going to get here in the second third and be right back in 1 sec your time. So So I am through the second third of this here Cohiba Black. You can see the ashes hanging on just a little bit. I mean, it looks like it's pretty split up and pretty crumbly, so I'm going to go ahead and tap some of this off. And here in the second third, I actually did have to touch it up twice. It just wasn't burning straight. It just kind of got a pretty bad overhang, so I finally just took a torch to it and just really touched it up, which is actually one of the complaints that I've heard about this cigar. From one of my regulars that comes in the shop. But you can see the burn right here is actually pretty straight. It's actually burning pretty straight now that I went ahead and touched it up. The draw has really tightened up from when I first cut it open. It was nice and light, and now it's just pretty stiff. I'm actually kind of surprised. I expected it to get a little easier as it was going along, but it really hasn't. So throughout the second and third, it's just turned to really dark charcoaly wood tones. I guess that coffee is still hanging around in there. The leather is still kind of there, but there's been this overall kind of overarching blackness to this cigar overall. I was hoping it was going to turn more toward that chocolatey, like I expected it to, but I don't think it's going to go that way at all. As far as smoke production goes, it's been going pretty well. Haven't really had a baby here in the second third since that touch up. So I'm gonna do this last third and hopefully get some changes here in this last third to kind of give us something a little bit of a variety. Be back in 1 sec. Nice. Do something cool. 5 seconds. Nice rock and roll. That was a good one. So I'm getting near the end of this Cohiba Black. Here in the last third, it's just been nothing but just kind of black charcoal wood. I did want to smoke it all the way down to the end just to see if I got any real flavor changes at the end. Unfortunately, I didn't. So overall, this cigar has just been real black. There really hasn't been anything else to it. Like I said, here in the last third, just kind of this black charcoaly wood. So the draw has opened up a little bit here, as can be expected with this last inch or so. I guess the real question that's on everybody's mind and my mind at this point is this cigar worth $15? Because like I said, these cigars are notoriously $15 plus if you find them anywhere. And I would have to say overall, no. I really don't think it's worth the money. The flavors were just kind of real. I guess bland is probably a better word for it. I mean, it was real bold overall through. So if you like a really good bold cigar, this would be a good cigar for you. But I'm thinking for the price, you could go with a Christoph that's about $10. You could go with a nice Perdomo Maduro, that's going to run you $8-9, and you get that same effect as this just being real bold and black. Can't remember if I said it or not. This reminds me a whole lot of my little brother, which is done by Ventura Cigar Company, and those are real dark black Oscuros as well. And I sell those for $4, and I feel like you could get the same flavors, the same quality of cigar for significantly cheaper. You can see the burn right here is burning pretty well. I did have to relight this again, so I did end up having to actually baby this cigar. Overall, I can't say that this is a bad cigar because it's not a bad cigar. I'm just saying that for the price that you normally would pay for this, $15, I would move on to something else that's just as dark and bold. I didn't feel like it was complex enough to warrant such a high price. So if you're not there already, brothersfinetobacco.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Also, Brothers Fine Tobacco. You can find us. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Just gonna stare at me the whole time.
Doing a review.
Oh yeah. I'm talking to them. Whoever them is.